when we meet. Let's take the good news and shout it in the street. Let's break the good news, though it seems too good to be true, that you'll soon marry me and I'll soon marry you. And we're gonna take a honeymoon cruise. Let's break the good news.
Hello again. So, I'm still in Aldershot and I managed to get another long weekend leave. And I met a young lady who I knew in my teenage years before I went in the Merchant Navy. I hadn't seen her for about 5 or 6 years. So anyway, had a good time, and I said to her, I'll be coming home out of the army very shortly, which now it was 1969, 1959, about February, March, something like that, and I was going to get demobbed in April. So anyway, it all happened okay. I got demobbed from the army and carried on seeing the young lady. We got engaged after a little while. I got a job on a building site that was building a new sewerage farm. And I was behind a big mixer, filling the mixer up with stones and everything, making cement. Hard work. So anyway, one day I see these blokes walking by me in white overalls. And I said to somebody, what do they do? They don't do much. They said, no, they're painters. It's a very good job, painter. You don't do a lot of work. So I thought, oh, that's an idea. And my father-in-law, my future father-in-law, that was going to be, had a small job in building business, mainly decorating and painting. So I was in line for that, and I made inquiries with the father-in-law, future father-in-law, and he said, yeah, you can come and learn it. Like, so I started learning the painting and decorating with the future father-in-law. Anyway, that went on okay, and we ended up getting married in the July. Found a flat, moved into a flat in Tottenham, and everything was going all right. I started having babies though, that's the trouble. I ended up having 4 sons, one after the other. From 1960, September 1960, till May 66, I had 4 sons. So, and then I got a daughter after that. So it was a bit of a struggle bringing up 5 kids, but I managed it. I left the father-in-law and went on my own decorating after a while, after a year or so. And I started doing, when I got short of work, I started working for other companies, and everything was going all right. So I carried on with the painting and decorating for a couple of years, 2 or 3 years. And then it got a bit tight with work, so I got a job electrifying the railway. It was a line from Liverpool Street out to Cambridge Way, and I was working on that, putting up this cable, electrifying the railway, and I knew what cable was live because I just put it up the day before. Night time I used to go down there, cut it all down, roll it all up and sell it as scrap, which was another bonus. So anyway, that carried on for a while. That was okay, lasted a year or so. And then I got another job. The job finished, the line finished, the job finished, and I got a job back painting and decorating. I answered an advert in the evening news which said mast painters, and I thought, what the fuck is a mast painter? I don't know what a mast is. The only mast I know is on a ship. So anyway, I phoned up and got an appointment at Baker Street, the company. They said, are you a mast painter? I said, oh yeah, I've done mast painting. Didn't know what it was. When I got there, they gave me the job, give me a travel warrant to go to Carlisle. Was it Carlisle? Anyway, to go near the Scottish border anyway. Penrith, Penrith, Cumberland. So anyway, I went up there, and when I got there, I saw all these television masts. There was 30 television masts that the blokes were painting. So I worked alongside another bloke, an Irishman, 2 to each tower it was, 2 to each mast. And we used to coat up one a day, undercoat it one day, chip it, undercoat it, and then put a finish on the next day. Anyway, that lasted all right until the job was finished there. And they sent me to Wales, Anglesey, to do another one in Anglesey. I'd done that one there. That was finished. And then they sent me to Crystal Palace television mast, which is 750 foot high. A big one. And the top bit was easy. But when it gets down to the 2/3 down, the legs start spreading out, and it becomes very difficult to do, to monkey all round all the girders and everything. Anyway, I ended up slipping on wet paint, and I was dangling, and that was me finished. It put the fear of Christ up to me, and I couldn't go up the fucking thing no more. So I left that job. So anyway, that's all I've got to say for now. I'll speak to you again later.
Let's break the good news to everyone we meet. Let's take the good news and shout it in the street. Let's break the good news, though it seems too good to be true, that you'll